I think he made a TikTok or he made a post, and so many different brands, so many different hotel companies and things like that were commenting on it. Like, we would love to host the women's hockey team. We would be honored to host the women's hockey team. And like,
these goodie bags are about to get are going to be
crazy.
Like, let me see the hall.
Yeah, no, please. Seriously, like. Welcome back to the So This Happened podcast. I'm your co-host, Kelly.
I'm Alexis.
And I'm your co-host, Tia. And this is So This Happened. The girls are winning!
Yeah. We always are.
Yeah.
Always are.
We're winning.
Always.
We are on the ups.
Always
on the ups because the Olympics in Milan.
Yeah.
The girls were
living
there.
under a rock. The Winter Olympics are happening. And the girlies are serving.
It's over now.
Yeah, that is true.
It's over now.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Beautiful.
But it was. It was happening.
Yeah.
And the girlies have been serving.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Like this Olympics, I'm pretty sure had like the most it was the most gender like equal Olympics. I think it was like 47% of the athletes are women.
Woo!
Are women. They were representing, and they definitely represented USA well.
Yeah.
I will say.
Yes. Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But less, so they make up less than half. But how many medals did they win?
Yeah. So just for USA, so all medals, women.
Tell them.
Well, actually, I'll give them the men's one first. Yes, I do have stats for you guys.
Yeah,
and I
save
will
the
put
best
them,
for last.
Yeah.
Please.
So USA
first.
men's overall. So this includes gold, bronze, silver, all the medals. So men won 12.
Rookie
USA
numbers.
men's 12.
Mediocre.
Okay?
Amateur hour.
Right?
We're saying this as if we're Olympians.
Like as if we have any right to judge at all.
we're gonna be shit talkers, okay? Because am I on the Olympian stage?
No.
Will
we
I
have to
ever
stand
be?
up for our girls.
Probably not. No.
Yeah.
But the difference is I have respect for all Olympians, men or women. However, the men Olympians don't have respect for women.
Yeah,
and it shows.
We'll
That's
get
the
to that.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
We will. So I'm
for
allowed to be a
sure.
bitch.
Yeah, as you should. As you should. And USA women's Olympic medals overall,
Tell them.
17.
Yeah.
17
My favorite
to 12.
number.
Oh, is it really?
Really?
Oh, I didn't know that.
It was my lunch number in elementary school.
Oh.
17.
Number.
Oh my God. I still remember my lunch code number from elementary school. 4149.
Period.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever had a lunch code.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, when I was in middle school, there was literally like 30 of us because I went to a private Catholic school. So we
You didn't even need one.
Nice.
You didn't
yeah,
even need
so I was
one.
like, a lunch code? I don't know what that is.
Crazy tangent.
Yeah. But anyway, anyhow, yeah, we're not going to take this moment away from our girlies. So that's 17 to 12. So
Yes.
5 more medals than the men did. And you know what? We had to highlight this. Like, this podcast is for everyone. We are including everyone here, but we need to be able to, just revel in the success of women right now.
Absolutely.
Celebrate women.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Especially given the fact that they've been facing ridicule from a lot of men lately.
Yeah.
AKA the men's hockey team.
And from the fucking president, no less. So I literally keep bringing up this Cheeto head looking motherfucker every episode because he is. Oh, I'm just so upset.
We're going to speak on it.
Yeah. And unfortunately, like, to be honest, I'm not really that shocked.
No,
I'm
we
not
knew.
shocked either.
Trump
I'm just like,
thinks that way
Yeah.
and would
Just
say
keep doing
something
stupid
stupid like
shit.
that. Yeah, I'm really not shocked at all, but it's just the fact that, like, as an Olympian, you know what it takes to become an Olympian and to be at the Olympics, and you know that requires a lot of hard work, training, dedication, commitment to the sport that you're performing in. And I feel like that in and of itself should have like a baseline of respect and just like admiration for the fact that like you made it here.
Yeah.
The same way I made it here.
Yeah.
And it just seems like it was very like belittling and very much like whatever, like
patronizing.
Yeah.
And it's like, at the end of the day, it's all USA. Like, this is the one time.
Yeah.
Every 2 years, we're allowed to be fucking patriotic. Oh my God, patriotic.
Patriotic. But the TLDR for everyone that doesn't know, because if you don't, like, this is crazy. But the USA men's hockey won gold for the first time since 1980. So everyone has been going crazy about it. Hockey is everywhere, especially because it's getting so much press.
And like, good for them.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. We
USA.
love that for them.
USA.
I'm still gonna rep our country, even though it's being little doo-doo heads.
Yeah.
Anyway, but the women also won gold.
Yeah.
We also won gold.
Yes.
And then, for whatever fucking reason, Cash motherfucking Patel happened to be in the room as the USA men's hockey team was celebrating their gold medal.
Chugging a beer.
And then was like, you know what? Let me call up my good friend Donald Trump and like have him talk to all of these winners. And
Cash Patel. Cash Patel.
Yeah.
Speak on it.
Is the epitome of a loser to me. Like,
Big loser energy.
big loser energy.
Yeah.
You look crazy. You are crazy.
Like, why does-
You're actually dumb. You're useless. You don't do anything for us. You're pointless and worthless. I actually hate that man. You're an embarrassment to the South Asian community. We hate you.
He always looks scared.
No, like clearly, like, are you coked out, dude? Are you coked out?
He's supposed to be
Yeah, he
the
probably
head of the
literally just.
FBI.
Oh my God!
Like,
relax.
how?
How? Like, relax, bro.
Like, why do you? Why?
You have
why
a
do we
job to
think
do.
this man should have really high security clearance? Why?
And like, why
Tell
is
me
he
why.
there? Like, what is the
Exactly.
FBI director doing at the?
Don't you have enough
locker
work
room?
to do? Our country is in scandal, embroiled in scandal all the time.
He
Like-
should be investigating the Epstein files.
Yeah, you literally have a job to do.
Go
Get
do your job.
Get to work.
Oh my God.
Go do your
The
job.
office
But no,
is calling.
chugging beers, and then calls Donald Trump, and then Trump's like, guys, congrats, love you guys so much. And then he's like, I unfortunately do have to invite the women's hockey team too,
to the State of the
or else
Union.
I'd be impeached. And then hee hee ha ha, and then all the boys in the. But then I do want to highlight that there was like one voice in the background, and the guy went absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear
I
that.
did hear
part.
that.
He went absolutely, like saying like, yeah, like that's not a joke. Like obviously you would invite the women's hockey team too, because why?
Because they
not?
are also gold medalists, so it only
and
makes
represent
sense.
USA.
Yeah.
And you're the president of the USA and the president for everybody, not just men.
Not just men. Exactly.
Yeah.
But whatever. We know that men perform for men, so it's fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think the one thing that was just very like disheartening about the whole situation was the fact that like all of those men in those locker rooms have mothers, or they have sisters, or they have girlfriends or fiancés or whatever. Like, they have women in their life, and like it's just a very clear indication how they feel about women, and like just the lack of respect there is. And I think like I said earlier, like, real recognizes real. An Olympian will recognize an Olympian. And I feel like that there was just no respect, like common respect given in that moment. Yeah. And I understand like a joke is a joke, but like in order for a joke to be a joke, it has to be funny. Yeah. And there's nothing funny about this.
That wasn't funny.
It didn't land.
No
the
woman
way.
is laughing.
No. There's a lot of men that aren't laughing about it either, though.
Because
like,
you
it's
know
just
what?
not funny.
You know what I'm laughing about is that those freaking men who decided to go to the State of the Union, they got cold ass hamburgers.
I saw that.
They got cold ass burgers,
paper plates.
What you
off paper
deserve.
plates. But then, you know where their women went? They were getting served a gourmet meal by Stanley Tucci.
I love that
Stanley
man.
Tucci down.
Come
Love that
on.
man.
Come on. Like, that's fine. Go ahead. Go to the State of the Union.
Yeah. I don't want to be there. I wouldn't want to be there. That sounds horrible, actually.
Yeah.
Because then they get to go fly on a plane for the free and go all the way to Vegas.
Yeah. Yes.
And get a
exactly.
party thrown in their honor.
By Mr. Flavor Flav. And honestly, I actually do want to talk about that. I loved the way that Flavor Flav really like riled the troops to stand behind the women's hockey team. I think he made a TikTok or he made a post, and so many different brands, so many different hotel companies and things like that were commenting on it. Like, we would love to host the women's hockey team. We would be honored to host the women's hockey team. And like,
these goodie bags are about to get are going to be
crazy.
Like, let me see the hall.
No,
please.
Seriously, like all of those brands that really came through to like show their support and their respect for these Olympians. Like, I saw that and I'm like, okay, see, I wouldn't want to go to the State of the Union anyway. No. So I think this is better.
I love that they were obviously still invited and they literally said, no.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, fuck your invitation.
Yeah.
We're good.
There's actually a lot of people that said, I'm okay.
Yeah.
There's no reason I need to be there.
Like, thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah. Even the Seahawks, they were invited to the White House after they won the Super Bowl. And they were like, no, we're okay. Thanks. So I feel like that just goes to show there's a lot of people that could care less about what Trump has to say. Like, he really just is going to just blow smoke up your ass anyway. So it's not like there's anything really of substance that he would say or do.
Yeah.
So, and I think a lot of people recognize that. And so a lot of people were like, no, I'm good. I don't need to be there.
No,
I will decline this invitation.
And people were saying too that like this was like the shittiest State of the Union address that has ever been given.
No shock there.
And I saw a teacher on TikTok because this is going to be a callback from one of our earlier episodes. Okay. But she was just like, guys, be so grateful you're not an A-push student who has to write a DBQ on this.
I posted this.
Literally, we all did. Yeah.
Oh my God. I died because if I had to sit through that and listen to that and then write about it, kill me now, honestly.
But low key, I feel like it's probably really easy. Because you would just be like, let me just fact check him the whole time.
That's so true because it's a simple Google search.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is. I feel like being a teacher and having to grade that. And honestly, like I don't know if I've mentioned, but I went to school to be a high school history teacher. So this would literally be my job to grade DBQs and things like that. And honestly, kind of glad that that is not my reality because I feel like teaching history right now, or like just sociology and kind of like all of those social sciences, I feel like I would struggle to kind of hide my opinion. So I kind of glad.
And be like unbiased about stuff.
I'm gonna be a little biased. And legally, I'm not allowed to. So kind of glad that is my reality, or isn't my reality, I guess. But I feel like I would struggle with that.
Point out with back to the like Olympics and everything, the comments.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm rage baited easily, but because when like especially with the Olympics and everything, and I think it was literally the Olympics or what it posted the statistic of that women won more medals than men. The comment section, you think like you're like, oh, it's only Trump that thinks this way. Guys, it's scary out there.
It's really scary.
Did you read them?
Comments, yeah. And one really stuck with me, and it's gonna stay with me, I think, for the rest of my life. But this guy goes, "Well, men have a harder competition, cupcakes," and I was,
"What? Men have harder competition, cupcakes?"
Meaning like, oh, like women can beat women, but like men beating men, like it's harder.
You don't want to see a woman beat a man. I can show you
like,
that.
No, but the way I just wanted to reply to him, but I know replying does nothing, but I just want to be like, who gave birth to you?
Right.
Who gave birth to you?
Yeah, who gave birth to you, cupcake?
Yeah, literally. It's just the patronizing of men, and they generally just like, obviously not all men, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, men just don't respect women.
Yeah.
They genuinely think, like, maybe I'm just too deep in the hole of like Republican and red pill and whatever, these awful toxic men, but just they genuinely hate women.
Yeah.
They genuinely hate women.
And I think another thing that I want to point out is, there was that guy that said, absolutely, you should invite the women's hockey team to the State of the Union as well. That was only one person in a room filled with men that was brave enough to even say that one word.
Yeah.
You know, there are often times where men will be with other men And even if they don't necessarily believe what those men are saying, they don't necessarily do anything to stop that or to correct them.
There's no accountability.
Absolutely. They don't hold each other accountable whatsoever. And I think that is very telling as well. I feel like if I was in a group or in a room filled with people, naturally, I'm a very outspoken person, and I think if I saw something that I didn't necessarily agree with,
you'd say something.
I would say something, or I would make it known that I don't agree with that. And so that's just like the norm for me. So sometimes it's like really hard for me to understand how like other people don't do that.
Yeah.
And obviously I understand everyone's different, but I think the one thing that really upset me was that there were so many men in that room that didn't even bother to like, they all laughed. They were like, oh, even if you don't agree with it. Like,
good one, Daddy Trump.
Like, you laughing is basically like reinforcing that belief. Yes. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's actually not that hard to speak up.
No.
It's not that hard.
Not really.
You really shouldn't worry about what your teammate has to say if you were to speak up. Yeah. If anything, I have more respect for people that speak up in uncomfortable positions like that. And so
absolutely,
that really made me upset too, because it's really just like the complacency of men when it comes to other men speaking a certain way about women, belittling women, abusing women, and like not saying anything about it is just very weak-minded to me. Very spineless, you know? So I don't know. That was like the one thing. Again, I wasn't shocked that this happened. And then they kind of go about the whole, oh, it's just locker room talk. Why is that okay though? Like, why is locker room talk even a thing?
Yeah.
Like, why do you speak about women in that way in a place where you think that you're in private? Like, there's privacy. Why is that your opportunity to speak on women a certain way? I think that is so crazy to me. You know what girls talk about in the locker room? Tampons, makeup, different music, different outfit trends, or like fashion trends that are happening, or their boyfriends or their partnerships.
With my bra.
Literally, like, like we talk about things that like we're not like in there really belittling anybody else. We're really
almost
just
like, I don't know,
on girlhood, like
making a community with the team that you're on. Yeah, perhaps.
And I feel like if your community is built on a foundation of hating another community or like hating or bashing on women, I just think that that's like, again, I think it's spineless. Like, what kind of community is that? That's not community. That's a clan.
With a K. With a
Go ahead.
I was gonna bring up the point of like, people are like, no, but they support the women. Like, they've been posting and they've been saying how supportive they are of the women's hockey team. But it's like, but in private,
right? And
that's the shit you're saying.
The bare minimum.
And that proves who you really are, in my opinion. Like, who you are behind closed doors when you think no one's recording, when you think no one's listening.
100%.
You're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And this, I'm so sorry. I still am on this train and you're not going to get me off of it. But this is why heated rivalry was so new.
I literally knew that when we were going to start talking about hockey, that Tia was going to bring up heated rivalry.
Okay, like, I'm not over this. I'm not over it. I really am not. Okay,
Tia's still at the restaurant.
I'm still
at the cottage.
I'm at the cottage, and you can go to it now. So like, fuck my life.
When are we going?
No, don't joke. This is not funny.
When are we going?
Where is it? In Canada.
Oh, in Canada.
Sorry about Bonnie. Canada. But I didn't really understand, because I've never played hockey. You know, like, winter sports were not a thing in my life, so I didn't know what that rhetoric looked like. And being able to see that played out in real life, like, you really just understand more like why these characters have to hide.
Yeah,
because like that's what it looks like for them. It's so toxic, and they're the captains of their teams,
right?
And then rivals on top of that. They're revered in their entire sport.
Yeah.
So like, of course they're gonna be fucking scared to come out being in a relationship with each other.
Yeah.
Yo, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. And like, I never really believed it when the whole show, you know, exploded and became this phenomenon. And people were saying, oh my God, the first gay player that comes out in the NHL is going to be like, there's going to be so many people rallying behind him. And everyone was like, okay, but you guys have to understand that, yes, everyone else outside of this world is going to rally behind him, but no one's going to be able to keep him safe in the locker room.
Exactly.
And that is what's so scary. And like, we saw it. Point blank period. We saw that happen in real time.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
in the probably one of the biggest areas of sports ever, because like this was at the
biggest
Olympics.
platform.
At the Olympics, like they are athletes at the highest performing level.
It's like, in my opinion, like when I think of sportsmanship or good sportsmanship, I think of remaining humble. I think of respecting another player. I think of complimenting and praising the other team. I remember like when I played soccer, after the end of the game, we'd be like, good game, good game, good game, like down the GG's, like after, and like we just had respect for a fellow player.
Yeah.
And I think regardless of the sex of the player, right? I think this was just such a blatant example of bad sportsmanship.
Exactly.
Because there isn't that mutual respect and understanding of like what it takes. And that really bothered me.
Yeah, and it's like you're on the same team. That's not even your opponent.
Yeah.
That's literally not even your opponent, and you can't be kind about them behind closed doors.
We've seen such
So
good
weird.
examples at the Olympics too of
Oh my god.
other
Actual
people.
opponents.
Oh my god.
Let's highlight the women. Let's
Yes.
highlight them.
Miss Alyssa Liu,
I'm obsessed with her.
not
Obsessed
Lou,
with her.
whatever the hell you guys,
Yeah.
Liu. It's not that hard to say. Okay, you can learn how to say it. Anyway,
Say her name.
I love
Correctly.
her. I love her. She is such a beautiful example of what a well-rounded, compassionate, empathetic athlete should be.
Absolutely.
And so she deserves all of the flowers, everything. And she definitely earned that medal.
Yeah.
100%. She's
Being herself.
Breath of fresh air.
No.
She is,
Like she looked like she
yeah.
was actually having
Having
fun.
fun. Oh my god.
I'm gonna do it
was
my
so
way.
Literally,
heartwarming.
like you're at the Olympics and she just looks like she's just having a breeze. Like there's not even like any type of, I'm sure there was.
Yeah.
But when you're watching as a viewer, it just seems like she has no pressure on her and she's just literally
Doing what
having the
she
time
wants,
of her
yeah.
life and she's so happy. And that's I'm gonna cry. Like it literally made me so excited for her because I'm like, that's someone who genuinely loves what they're doing. Not only did they train their whole life to be here, but now it's like you can see how much she loves what she's doing and like how passionate she is about her sport. And it was beautiful. It was very beautiful.
The
to see.
women this year have been just such beautiful role models for young
Yes.
girls and just their stories and the way they've gone about their journey. Because like how Alyssa retired, then came back and she was like, I'm gonna do it my way this time. No one's gonna tell me what to do. No one's gonna starve me.
Yeah.
And just like hearing that phrase, you're just like, oh my god, somebody starved you.
And she's so young.
I know.
She's a baby.
She's a baby.
A baby.
Oh, she's like 20, right? But yeah,
a baby.
A baby.
I just want to infantilize her. But
yeah.
a woman.
Yeah,
I love that.
A young woman.
Good catch, Lex.
Yeah.
Yeah. A young woman.
But yeah, her Eileen Gu.
Yo, I'm
Yeah.
Obsessed with her.
She's
Let
a
me
model.
just-
Beautiful.
A model. An Olympian, Stanford student. I don't think
Yeah.
she graduated just yet. She's literally still in school.
Yeah.
She's 22.
Yeah.
A Virgo. I love her so much. When I looked up her birthday, I was like, I know that's fucking right. I know that's right.
No, I love the way that she speaks. And I don't know if you guys saw that video of an interviewer saying like,
Oh my God.
I don't want this to come off the wrong way, but like, how do you speak the way that you do or something along those lines?
She think before you speak.
Yes.
And like that's such a rude question if you're not like with context. She's like, no, but genuinely,
Like,
do you think before you speak? Because you
because-
speak so eloquently and so witty and so quick.
so quick.
Yeah.
And I'm obsessed with like quick-witted people. I think those are my favorite people to have conversations with, because it's just like we're like spitballing topics, you know, like it's literally my favorite. And so just like watching that interview, you can see how much respect she has for herself. You know, she speaks so highly about herself, which you should. You're an Olympian.
Yeah.
You're that girl. She speaks
is that girl.
so highly about herself. She speaks it in such a way where it's like she doesn't have to convince you that she's the shit.
Absolutely
Like,
not.
it's just I am. You can believe it or you don't.
Yeah,
Like,
she's
and
so,
that's your problem then.
she's so captivating.
she is. Absolutely gorgeous inside and out, truly.
Yeah. And the phrase, I was obsessed with, because I'm just a very anxious person myself, so I genuinely was like learning from her in this interview. And she goes like, you can train your brain to think any way you want to.
And it's
like,
true
that whoever you want to be, like you can train your brain to do that. And
neuroplasticity.
Neuroplasticity. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to look into this more. Because that's genuinely, I want to do that. I want to train my brain to do something different than have anxious thoughts.
Yeah.
Because I feel like she doesn't have an anxious thought in her brain.
Yeah. No, honestly, I feel like a lot of my early to mid 20s was me like reteaching my brain to talk nicely to myself, and
it's
like really
easy.
allowing myself to be like, you can be whoever you want to be. You just have to believe that you can. And I feel like I spent a lot of my early to mid 20s kind of retraining my brain and unlearning a lot of those negative self-talk things that I do. And honestly, I feel like it worked. Like I got the jobs that I wanted. I got my master's degree. I'm like more in tune with who I am as a person, like who I want to be as a person, and like in the future as well. So it works. Like if you really take a second to talk to yourself nicely every single day, and also like calming yourself down. When I'm anxious, I literally hug myself. And I'll be like, you're okay. Everything's okay.
You're good, girl.
You're good.
You're fine. And then I like self-affirm, because I'm like, nobody else is. I don't really share when I'm anxious, because I don't want to come off as like a burden. I know a lot of people with anxiety think that way, you know, but like I like sometimes it's just like, if you don't understand what anxiety is, like sometimes it does feel like, ugh, now I'm just like a burden, because now I like, you don't get where I'm coming from. And you know, it's,
you have to explain yourself, and it's a whole thing. I get you.
So I'm like, I'd rather just not tell somebody what I mean.
And it feels like you're asking for pity.
Like, no, like
I'm just
really
venting.
Okay.
I just want somebody to sit in this with me.
Yes, exactly.
That's it.
So most of the time I don't really share when I'm feeling anxious, and so I will literally like isolate myself, and then I will journal, and then I'll like talk nicely to myself, and I'll hug myself. I'll thank my body for everything it does for me. I thank my mind for being as strong and like resilient as it is, and like telling myself I've gotten through worse. I can get through this. I can do anything. Like you can literally do anything if you put your mind to it. And I feel like her interview was just such a good example of that, and like a good reminder of like, you are in the driver's seat of your life. You can decide who you want to be, where your life goes, and all of the dreams that you have, whether that comes true or not. Like that is you. Like you're in charge of that. So I really admire her. She's younger than me, and I feel like I look up to her.
Yeah, I want to be her when I grow up.
I want to be her when I grow up. She's amazing to me.
Right? So like, if you don't believe a worst thing, believe her. She's an Olympian.
Exactly. She has the credentials, honestly.
My God.
But I feel like, this Olympics, it really was a good example of just women showing up for each other, protecting each other, and just like really hyping each other up and giving that support for one another. Yeah. And like, this is why I love womanhood, or like girlhood in general. Like nobody understands our experience except each other. Yeah. And so there's only so much support that you can get from a man because he's just not going to understand your experience as a woman.
Yeah. They won't.
And I think like the Olympics was such a good example of like, we're in this together.
Yeah.
And we're all going through this together.
We know what it feels like being underestimated by a man. All of us have that shared experience. So I think that's why all women like really have come together in support of the women's hockey team with everything that happened. So yeah, we all have that shared feeling, and men just will never understand what it feels like to be constantly underestimated.
Yes.
But you know what? Continue to do that. Continue to underestimate us, because I feel like that fuels us.
Yeah,
and
literally.
it will continue to fuel us.
Literally. I talked about this in our last episode. Like when someone underestimates me, it literally lights a fire underneath me. Because it's like, oh, I'll show you. I'll show you. And honestly, a lot of that has to do with my mom as well. My mom always told me, like, you can always prove someone wrong. Like, you can do anything you put your mind to. Don't ever let anybody tell you about yourself. Like, you know yourself better than anyone else. So act accordingly, you know?
Yeah.
And so honestly, I really do owe a lot of credit to my mom for really instilling that in my mind since I was younger. And so continue to underestimate, because we're going to continue to deliver. And that's just that.
We all come from powerful mommies.
We do.
Oh yeah.
We really do. I feel like we should have an episode with our moms on, because we've been trying to do this. Honestly, our moms are amazing and they have so many amazing stories to share,
they're
and
all
just
warriors.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
they have a great conversation.
I think so too.
They might be so awkward on camera.
I agree. We're gonna have to tell them, like, just don't pay attention to it. Like, you guys can just look at us or like look at each other. Don't worry about the camera on the corner. But no, I do think that would be a really good conversation.
But no, for sure. I mean, like, empowered women empower women.
Absolutely.
You know,
a word.
You know, I see that all the time during is it May? That's like women's.
No, it's March.
It's March. It is March.
It's literally coming up.
Yeah.
One of my favorite months.
Yeah.
I love
International
Women's Month. Yes.
Women.
Women.
Yeah. So I
love us.
I love that. And again, the Olympics show that on a world stage that women will empower other women.
Absolutely. And they did. I feel very empowered after this. So it kind of makes me want to hit the ground running too. Yeah. Maybe I want to like accomplish goals. I mean, I'm doing my 75 hard, so I feel like
I was just about to say,
kind
You're doing it.
Yeah,
You're doing
that.
Now.
We're in action. So
do you want to give the people a little update since you're about a week in now?
I'm about a week in to 75 hard. Honestly, y'all, not as hard as I thought it would be. I don't know why I was scaring myself so much.
Period.
It's literally not hard.
Day by day, just checking some boxes.
I'm literally checking my boxes.
Yes.
I feel it's only been, today will technically be day 7. So about a week. I've already noticed a change in my mental health. So going into, I know, that was like the biggest thing for me.
In just less than a week already?
Dude, it's crazy how quick it happened, honestly. Going into starting 75 hard, I was an anxious little girl. Like, I was not doing well. I was very emotional. My head was kind of all over the place. I was really irritable, just not my best. And I started 75 hard, and as the days went on, I started to notice that my anxiety was getting less and less and less.
Okay.
Like, I was starting to feel it less. And I was just starting to feel like just motivated and excited to start the day and be like, okay, like I really changed my perspective from I have to do this to I get to do this.
Yeah.
And like we talked about in this last episode, like it's a blessing that we get to move our bodies. It's a blessing that we get to do these things and build these habits and just give yourself some structure in life. Truly, it's such a blessing that we get to do that. And I've been waking up every day thinking like, I'm so blessed that I get to do this. And I'm so blessed that I get to move my body. And like, again, I lift. So it's really nice seeing just how much my body can do. and I'm inspiring people. Like, people are like messaging me saying like, oh my God, you're doing amazing. Like, keep going. You're encouraging me. You're influencing me. And I'm like, yes, like that's literally the goal, you know?
Yeah.
So I definitely feel like it's only been 1 week and I'm excited to keep going.
And you're killing it.
Yeah, you quite literally.
Honestly, like I'll finish a day and I'll be like, did that. Did that.
Yeah.
Like, especially on Wednesday. Dude,
No, it's a long ass day.
it was a very long day. I go to work. I go into the office on Wednesdays. Got a long day. But I still managed to get all of my tasks done. And at the end of the day, I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah. So go to Kelly's page to see what you did on Wednesday.
Yeah. No, I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
I'm having a good time. Not as hard as I thought. Like, girl, relax. You know, relax.
Yeah.
It's really not that crazy.
It's 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
Really. We literally have 24 hours in a day. And Wednesday was a really good example of like, you literally have 24 hours in a day. Like, what are you going to do with it? And I did as much as I could.
You did that.
Yeah.
And I did the best I could.
Yeah, we kept her too, like till like 10 p.m. And I'm like, sorry, Kelly.
No, it's okay. I had a great little Chloe Ting ab workout.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Miss Chloe, crazy. I was sweating after 10 minutes. So
I've never tried her abs, her core workouts.
They're
but I've heard
good.
That
they're good. Yeah, definitely. It's like Pilates abs.
cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice. Yeah. So anyway, that's my quick little update of my 1 weekend to 75 hard. And I feel like I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited for the rest of
I love
the rest
that.
of the days. Yeah.
And it's honestly like I didn't go on my 75 hard thinking that I was going to inspire anyone.
You inspired me.
And that's what I'm saying. Like that was never my intention. Really, for me, it was all about like accountability because I wasn't very good about being accountable on my own. Like other people could tell me something or whatever, and I'd be like, oh right, I have to do that. But like I have to be the one to take the video and to post it and to do all that stuff. Like I have to be accountable. Yeah. Like yes, I guess I am making other people accountable. Like other people are accountable of me because I'm posting it, so they're gonna be like, oh, where's the video? Yeah. But
that's how I was feeling last night because I posted my video super late last night.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be like, where's it?
All I was thinking about was like, Kelly, everybody's gonna wonder where day 6 is. Like, girl, no, they're not. But like, you know, like
but we made that up in our head.
Yeah, like I kind of have to maintain that mentality though, or else I won't post.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. No, trust me, that comes in handy later on. It will.
It does.
It will.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never expected to inspire anyone. So when Kelly said that she was like, "No, I want to do it now before my 30th birthday," and I'm like,
yeah.
I love it.
She was a huge inspiration.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, you're really gonna make me cry. Oh, no. Stop! I think I'm gonna get my period. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Oh my God! But no, we're so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, guys. That's so nice.
Yeah. Oh my God! Like again.
I always love to see a girly winning.
Me too. Winning. Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what this episode is all about.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It really literally, because the girlies are really winning. Yeah. Honestly, girlies are up
on the world stage and here at home.
You know, and local, and local,
everywhere, international.
My God,
it's been good. So thank you guys, honestly, for your support. Like, it's definitely like pushing me to keep going, and it's obviously support is really nice to receive, but like when it's coming from people that like, okay, don't get so sappy, okay?
Oh my God.
I just said I was gonna cry.
But like when it's coming from people that like you respect and you look up to also, like that's just like another level of encouragement. Like I look up to Tia, I look up to Lex, like they push themselves to different levels all the time. They're very structured in their lives as well. So I feel like that definitely, oh my God. Like it really does motivate me a lot to keep going because I have like really amazing people in my life and amazing women in my life. Oh my God. I have really amazing people in my life that like believe in me, and they're people that I believe in also. So I feel like I believe in you. I believe in you
so
I guess we're really testing out this foundation today.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, it's not running.
God, I'm so
perfect.
glad I brought makeup today.
Sorry, y'all. Didn't mean to
glad-
get so sappy.
No.
It's not running because I'm going to be doing a lot of crying the next time I have to wear this.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Next week.
Tell them why. Tell them why.
Is this our transition to our next topic?
It is. This is our transition.
Because the girlies are winning and my baby sister is getting married.
Juju.
We're so excited for you, Juju.
Yeah.
The bean.
Yeah.
The bean is getting wed. Somebody done wife trip. Oh. No, yeah, being a big sister and like it just I think it hasn't fully hit me yet. But I'm a Virgo, so I've been very prepared up to her wedding.
Naturally.
Like genuinely, as soon as she told me, I'm like, oh, okay, what are we doing? Like let's get this show on the road.
I
Because
feel like you got your dress so early. Like as soon as she told you, you'd be like, dress is secured.
she told me in November, and then I bought it Black Friday.
Yeah.
And the wedding's next week, which we're now going to be in March. So yeah, quite early. But yeah, I'm so glad I did that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, because it was quick. It's been a quick engagement.
Quick turnaround.
Literally three months.
Yeah.
So told all our family, and they were all like, "What?" I'm like, yeah, it's okay, guys. I'll send you pictures. I know it's gonna be really small. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All the aunties were like,
It'd be nice and intimate.
Yeah, it's gonna be intimate.
I love that actually.
But yeah, being a big sister, and like we've always had such an interesting relationship because we're stepsisters technically, but obviously that's my girl. We grew up together. I always say I wish I think my parents took a video of the first time we met because it was like at a playground, I guess.
Yeah.
Good place to do it.
And my dad brought Juju and my mom brought me, and it was like, well, if we're gonna date, let's see how the girls get along first.
Good call.
Yes.
And I guess like mutual place at a little playground, and I just would love to just see us go up to each other and be like, hey. Hey, do you want to play Barbies? I think I've talked about this literally on the podcast before, but yeah, wish I had that video. But yeah, and then we've just been sisters ever since. But yeah, we did it. Yeah, tumultuous relationship. We fought a lot, strangled each other.
Right. I think that's a canon event for any sibling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like 18 months apart or like that realm, which I think all of us are very close with our siblings in that aspect. Fairly close age ranges. She's so silly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've always said that now that we're older and we actually don't live as close together, we get along way better.
Totally.
We talk almost daily now.
Yeah.
And it's because we want to talk to each other, not because we're forced to. But yeah, so proud of you, Bean.
Aww. I can't wait to see those pictures.
That's so precious.
Yeah.
That's so precious.
And it's like it's low-key hard because we've never been like a very emotional like sister relationship.
Okay.
So this is gonna be different for us.
Yeah.
Like it's just so different because even she asked me to do her hair for her wedding.
Yeah.
And I'm like, girl, I'm not a hairstylist. But then I'm
Don't
like,
expect
wait,
nothing crazy.
Yeah.
but then it'd be so sweet to do her hair. And she texted me because she was sending me like inspo pics and some came with a tutorial. So I was like, okay, yes, tutorial, thank you.
Thank you. I need it.
And I was like, I have confidence in my Virgo capabilities. And she was like, I have full confidence in you. And I was like, you do.
We do too.
Because like, okay, honestly, and big sisters will get this, but to get a compliment from your little sister,
Yeah.
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm a little sister and we don't really give them out freely like that. So that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so fair.
It's true.
How about you? You're also a big sister.
Yeah. I mean, we just had my brother on the podcast.
Yeah.
We didn't really talk about too much about like us as siblings.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, no, Melvick almost never gives me compliments. It's almost always the opposite.
But you could see in the episode like how much a compliment from you means to him. And
seriously.
like how much he truly like values how you think of him, and so sweet.
That was
Don't make
very
me cry
clear.
again. They're still there. Okay, they're still in the well. All right, and like they can just spill out
At any moment.
And this is weird because like these girls have literally never seen me cry like as much as
Majority of our
Majority of our friendship. Yeah. And then one time we sat Tia down and be like, it's okay to cry. And then ever since.
and now I'm just
And here we are. Yeah. Look at that. But we opened the floodgates.
yeah, they did. I'm blaming you guys for that.
We're all criers.
Yeah.
We are.
Sorry.
Yeah, and now that we've cried on the internet already, I'm like, well,
Yeah, I know.
who cares? I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah.
No.
Kind of open that door up.
Yeah. But no, I mean, like, yeah, just like Alexis said, like, it's tumultuous growing up with siblings so close in age to you. And oh my God, like, and Melvick was definitely more of like the popular kid kind of like in our family and even in our school.
Type.
Oh, Jesus
Sorry.
Christ.
Type. My Melvick will appreciate that.
And you know, because Melvick, he's a pretty charismatic person, and he can talk
very
and just like be himself, and everyone is just really like attracted to that. And so I was almost always known as like Tia Melvick's sister.
Yep.
You know,
I feel that.
you know, and I think you understand that because like you're the youngest, so you're just like, oh, so that's Kevin's sister.
Yeah. That's what I was known as.
Yeah. And so I was always known as like Melvick's sister. Or people are just like, oh, Juicy. They're like, oh, yeah. So like Melvick's sister. And I'm like,
that's literally how people would find out that my brother and I were siblings. Like Kevin wasn't outwardly being like, oh yeah, I have a younger sister named Kelly.
Yeah.
I went to high school and someone noticed that my last name was Korean also. And they're like, oh, do you know who Kevin Korean is? Do I know him? We used to share a room together. Like, yes,
I know him?
I do know Kevin Korean actually.
yeah.
Like, Kevin was the popular one
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
so like it's really weird because then like there's always that that kind of like resentment and you know that like you have and like I'm the eldest. I'm supposed to like, you know things and just be a role model in that way. But then if everyone's already looking at your younger sibling as somebody who like doesn't even need any of that, it's like it's a very weird position to be in. So like growing up, me and Melvick always used to like butt heads, but like we were together all the time. All the goddamn time. Like me and Melvick were always in sports, and because there's only two of my parents, we couldn't both do travel sports, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so Melvick always kind of won in that realm of sports, only because like he did have more talent in basketball than I did. Like I will full on say that. However, I will say that I had better defense. But anyhow,
Period.
I didn't see him getting any awards in defense. It's fine. So like we always traveled for him.
Okay.
And so like I was always there for literally everything. We would butt heads about everything. And then it really wasn't until Melvick left for the army that we started to get like closer as like adults. And he left in, holy shit, 2017. Oh my God.
Jeez. It's like almost 10 years.
Yeah. So that was like 9 years ago. That came out of nowhere. Literally left field.
Yeah.
We've had family in the military for a while, but like it wasn't until then that we were like, okay, like I guess we're like close now. Like he didn't have his phone. They weren't allowed to like have that during boot camp. And so he's like, guys, write me letters.
Oh.
So I wrote him a letter
I love that.
every day. Like literally.
Every day?
Yeah.
You missed him.
I did. And it was weird because I was just
cute.
like, I had never been like the one that got the attention because it was always on Melvick. And so then when my brother left and everything was on me, I was like, oh wait, maybe I didn't like the attention.
Totally.
Oh wait, I don't know about that. But yeah, I mean, like as adults now, like me and Melvick are much closer.
Yeah.
I think Lex said it too, or you. I don't remember who said it in the last episode, but there's just like that's my biggest op, but also like my best friend.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I remember listening back to that audio and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
But like, yeah, so like, yes, I have like one younger brother, like biologically, but my family grew up so close together that like I have so many like younger cousins
Yeah,
who I
same.
also kind of you're like my siblings too. And your younger sibling just left. You're kind of adopted.
Yeah.
Sibling.
Yeah. So like I mentioned, I'm the younger sibling. It's really just me and Kevin. And Kevin and I are 2 years apart, a little over 2 years apart. And same vibe. Like we didn't really grow up close. And then when he went away to college, I wrote him this like 4-page long letter.
Look at us writing letters to our brothers. Jesus Christ.
No, when you said that, I was like, I feel that. But I wrote like a 4-page long letter. And like, again, we're not really, we are now, but back then we weren't really an emotional family. And so I've never really told Kevin how I felt and like what I hoped our relationship would be like. And growing up, we weren't close at all. I felt like, I'm not going to lie, I felt like Kevin was embarrassed of me. And so like, we just weren't really close. And I really wanted to be close with him, like really badly. But I just felt like he didn't want that. And so when he finally went away to college, we dropped him off and I like handed him this thick ass folded paper. It's literally 4.5 pages of just, you know, of my feelings. I go, just read this after we leave. And he was like, okay. Literally read it immediately, texted me in the car. And it was basically me just saying, like, I know we weren't really close growing up, but I hope that now that you go away to college and we're older, that we can build a relationship that's closer and more meaningful. And I hope that you can look at me as someone that's like you can count on and like not just a snitch. I've never snitched on my brother. I literally never snitched on my brother growing up because I just wanted him to like me so bad. So I was like, I hope like you can, like, I hope that we can develop that. And basically he texted me back and he was just like, that was the sweetest and honestly one of the saddest things I've ever read. And I was just like, I know sometimes I have a hard time like talking about what I'm feeling, but it's easy for me to write it down. Yeah. And so that's why I journal. And so I told him that, and I'm like, I probably wouldn't be able to say this to you face to face, but I hope you see that this is really what's like on my heart right now. And literally ever since then, we've been so close. And my brother's my best friend. I love my brother so much. I look up to him so much. I think he looks up to me in a way sometimes too, because as the younger sibling, even though I wasn't like the popular one really at school or anything like that, I think I've always been viewed as like the more extroverted and social one, or like the more outspoken one. And I think like I've taught him things that he hasn't taught me. And like as a younger sibling, it's nice to see like how you can look at your older sibling for inspiration or influence, but you can also be that for them as well. And I feel like I've taught him like some valuable lessons, honestly. And he's taught me valuable lessons. And so it's definitely like sometimes I feel like I'm his older sister, even though I'm not his older sister. Yeah. But I did get the opportunity to kind of act like an older sister to my cousin Grace that was with us for 5 months. She literally left this past Tuesday. I miss her so much. We miss Grace. I'm honestly so sad that she's not at our house anymore. But this was such an eye-opening experience for me, kind of experiencing what it's like to be an older sibling to someone, or just like a role model to someone. And one thing about me and Grace, she's born May 8th. I'm born May 9th. We have the same big three. We're literally the same. Like, I look at her as if she's a mini version of myself. And because I look at her that way, I know that I can kind of explain my life experience to her in a way that can land. Because she thinks very similarly to me. And so I told her, I'm like, there are so many things about you that I see, like, I see myself in you, like, so much. And I just want to see you win, and I want to see you be successful. And honestly, like, she left this week, and she texted me and she goes, Kelly Gigi, I already registered for school. I registered for driving school. Like, she went back home and hit the ground running.
Yeah.
And like, she wrote me a letter. All these damn letters. She's the same way. I know that she would have a hard time kind of explaining what she's going through in person, even though if anyone's going to understand, it's me. But I get it. You know, sometimes it is just hard to like speak your feelings.
Yeah.
So she wrote me a letter basically like saying how grateful she was for like my guidance and kind of just showing up for her when she really needed it. And I started sobbing because it felt like it's not like, oh, I felt like this was like my purpose in life, you know, but like it definitely felt like I was stepping into something that I think I've always wanted to do. I've always seen myself as an older sibling in a way, and like very maternal. And so I feel like this was like a really great chance for me to actually practice that and show up that way. And it was just like such a beautiful experience to be able to do that for her and like just show her, and also like bringing her around you guys and stuff too. Like I told her, like, I want you to see the kind of people that I have in my life so that it kind of inspires you to also look out or seek out friendships that are similar. Like I surround myself with really badass women. Badass, really cool, really sweet, understanding, loving, accepting women.
Is
and
this
I'm
play
like,
about us?
so it is. It is, yeah.
See, and this is why empowered women empower women.
Exactly. And that was really like my motive, was just like, I don't want you to experience the hardships that I've experienced. We're 11 years apart.
Wow.
11 years apart. And so like,
I didn't realize it was that big of a gap.
yeah. So if I could go back to her age, there are so many things that I would do differently. And so I'm like, Grace, this is your opportunity to not do the things that I did, please.
Yeah.
And so like,
You're looking into a portal.
no,
yeah.
no, seriously.
This is future you.
Seriously. And so I told her that, and I'm like, I just really want you to make the right choices and, you know, not obviously live for yourself and like do whatever feels right for you.
You're gonna make your own mistakes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you should, because you learn from your mistakes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's the whole point of them.
Yeah.
But it was just really nice to kind of be that guidance for her. And I'm like already seeing the positive effects of it.
Yeah.
And that really makes me happy. It makes me feel like I definitely did what I needed to do. And I want to continue to do that for her. Like, we're still talking all the time, and I miss her so much. But like, I'm really glad that I had that opportunity, because I don't really think that I would have another chance to really explore that part of me, you know? So it was nice to be a big sister for once instead of a younger sister.
Yeah. And I was gonna bring up a story, because hearing your story of you with Kevin, I was and like keeping like secrets almost reminded me of when I snuck out, and I was in like middle school. I think. And California has a curfew.
Okay.
And mind you, I lived across the street from California State Prison. Maximum security. Okay, real serious. Serial
that's
killers
why
in
they
there.
had a curfew.
Yeah, makes sense. Checks out.
I snuck out, and but I definitely texted Julia because we were in separate rooms, and I texted her like, I'm sneaking out. Shh. Don't tell anybody. And I was gonna sneak out through her window, because her window went out to the front yard. And I remember I tried it, and I was like, I'm gonna get stabbed by a bush. I'm not gonna do this. And I think it was like after midnight, maybe 1 a.m.
Damn, that's late.
Yeah.
And then I was
In
like, you know
middle
what?
school.
Fuck it. I'm just going out the garage door.
Alexis Bale.
Yeah.
Like, that shit's loud. But I went out, and then I was just like, bye. And I remember I was feeling really guilty about this, which is the universe being like, don't do it. It's a bad
Trust
idea.
your gut.
You know what I said? When I hit the garage door button, I literally went, YOLO. I remember that to this day. It was right when I think it's right when YOLO by Drake came out.
Yeah, that's about right. That's not about right.
I just think that's so funny because I just remember that. YOLO. Anyway, snuck out, got caught by the cops.
Nice.
Hid in a bush.
Nice.
So then the cops were like, get out of the bush.
Ma'am,
I got out of the bush and they're like, we're gonna drive you home. I'm like, I'm just around the corner. Do you have to drive me home?
Yeah.
And the way they were like so fear mongering, which I guess is smart, so I don't do it again. Which I never did do it again. Never. I was so scared. But they were like, there's a maximum security prison right there. Like, you could have been an escaped convict. I'm like, I'm a 10-year-old little girl.
When you did this when you were 10?
I was like maybe
middle
11 or
school,
12.
Okay.
Actually.
I was like, oh my
11 or
God.
12 probably. I was a bad kid though.
Just a badass little kid.
If you know, you know. There's ain't shit to do out there. So he was like, I could escape convict. I'm like, where?
Me?
Where?
I'm a number one. That's a men's maximum security. Do I look like a man? Number one. Anyway, so then I get in the back, drives me to my parents' house in the middle of the night, and he's like, "You stay in the car." I'm like, "Oh shit!"
No,
Can you
they
imagine the fear? I was shaking. I was so
Yeah.
fucking scared. He goes up to the front with a flashlight, flashing all of my fucking parents' windows into my sister's bedroom, flashing
my
his flashlight in there,
gosh.
and then knocking on the door. It's 1 a.m. now, past 1 a.m. probably. And then my dad answers the door, and then he's like, come to my car. Do you know who this girl is? And then literally I'll never forget my dad's face when I'm sitting in the police car. I like made myself as small as possible, and we make eye contact in his face because he's also just woken up probably from REM.
Yeah.
From sleep. And he's looking
in
at
it.
his eyes. He was like, and I just was like, oh
Fuck.
I'm in so much trouble. And then, so all that happened. I got my door taken off its hinges. Yeah. Old school punishment.
Yeah.
And honestly, I felt so guilty. I felt like I made a bad decision. And I was like, I deserve all the consequences. So they took everything, took my phone. That's a big point. Took my phone, took everything. And then I still had my laptop. And I was like, guys, I still have my laptop. Do you want to take that too? And they're like, you can keep the laptop. I was like, okay, I'll watch Netflix. But they took my phone so they could see the messages that Juju knew that I snuck out. And so now I was not only grounded, Juju was grounded too.
Yeah,
They were like,
snitch on you.
She
Yeah.
didn't snitch on me.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah.
that's what the whole point of that story was.
Yeah. No,
'Cause
seriously.
That's literally what like siblings are for.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
keep your
Have each other
secrets.
back.
And like even now, like I've gone like every bad, rough time in my life I've gone through, like she's
Yeah.
the one person I'll call and I know she'll pick up. Or if she
Yeah.
doesn't pick up, I can text her, hey, pick
Call-
up,
pick up.
and then she'll pick up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I don't pick
Totally.
up, she immediately texts me, ma'am.
Yeah.
And I was like, one second.
Yeah.
Hold
I'll call you
on.
back.
Let me handle my affairs first before
Yeah.
I pick up this phone.
And like leading up to her wedding, she was calling me like honestly once or twice a day. It was getting a little. I was like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
Like I'm here, but like, damn.
What's up?
Not all the time.
And then, but like I also like then a part of you is like, I love that I'm needed. You know?
It's like
Yeah.
nice to be
Tell me
needed,
what's going on.
Yeah.
Lex will fix it.
Yeah.
You know?
Big sis got it.
I got you.
Who do I need to cuss out? Let me know.
Yeah.
And then she was like, went a few days, almost a week. And then I'm like, so I called her. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And she's like, what do you mean? We talked last week. I'm like, I haven't heard from you. You're getting married next week. What, like, how's it going? And she's
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm not stressed anymore. Everything worked out. So
Right.
I didn't need to call you anymore. I'm
I
like,
love
oh,
that.
okay.
Okay. Great. So you only call me when you're stressed. Okay, fine.
Yeah. No, literally. Everything worked out. So fuck me then.
Yeah. No, like when you
I'm so excited though.
when you said like Juju got in trouble for knowing, there have been so many times where like
my
Kevin's done
God.
something or whatever, and like I've known about it, and then my parents are just like, you knew about this and you didn't tell us. And I would like literally I would tell my parents like, you guys have siblings, so you know what it's like
snitches get stitches.
Yeah.
period.
Like-
And like I told my mom, I was like, Mom, like if your brothers did something, are you running to tell Amachi and Apacha? And she was like, no.
Exactly.
Okay.
You proved my point.
Like this whole little problem, y'all forget about it a month from now.
Yeah.
I have to be alone with this sibling forever.
Yeah.
And they're gonna choke me out.
Yeah.
So I gotta think about myself first.
Yeah. No, seriously. I was just like, Mom, I'm just trying to get Kevin to like me right now. Like, please don't try. You're my op at this point.
Yeah.
Like, you're preventing this
from happening. Yeah. See, I never had to snitch because Melvick was the one to always do the stupid shit.
And he would just get caught.
He would, yes. And then I would also get in trouble.
Damn.
Not because I did anything, but because I was his older sister. He's like, well, you should have known. You shouldn't have done that.
I should have known.
Huh?
It's like, well,
You're not doing your job. What were you doing?
you should have been keeping him in line.
What were you doing?
Literally, that was like I was like, all right, cool. And you know, like even to this day too, like whatever. I'll put my family on blast. I don't give a fuck. But like sometimes my mom and my dad will be like, "Go tell Melvick to do this thing." Like go, like
he'll listen to you.
Yeah,
Yes.
that part. And I'm just like, whose kid is that?
Right. Oh, he won't listen to us. Well, whose fault is that?
Yeah, whose kid is that?
Literally, my parents are the same.
Whose kid is
Whose fault
that?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
So funny.
Yeah.
Man.
Jesus Christ.
I
Our
just
siblings.
I am very grateful though to have a sibling and to have that relationship. I think it's like one of the most important relationships in your life. It is the most like it's one of the longest relationships you might have in your life, you know?
And that's so true.
I think it's really a blessing to have someone to really live life through that knows what it was like growing up in your home and having the parents that you have and just growing up the same way that you did. That's like the one person in your life that like truly gets you on that level.
That's such a good point.
Yeah, I just think that that's really beautiful. And I'm just, even though Kevin's been gone since 18, like he hasn't lived at home since. He is coming home this year though. Yay, finally.
Kevin.
So excited about that. But he's been gone since 18.
Wow.
And so like we had to build our relationship through a phone almost and like occasional trips coming home and family vacations here and there. But I'm so proud of how far we've come just through the phone and like how much I know like I can truly count on him for anything and to like I can show up. I'll show up for him. He'll show up for me. And it's just, I'm very grateful to have that kind of relationship. So
yeah. And you know, that's always like a really good example of, you know, if you don't have anything like that, if you don't have a relationship like that, or, you know, have siblings that you are close with and want to, you know, be close with, even though you can't, like, hopefully you guys can feel like we are that for you.
Yeah.
You know, I always say whenever people ask me about the podcast, it's like, well, I just want to be, you know, the big sister on the internet and just like give you like a safe space and a place where that you can just be yourself. And then if you want to vent or you just want to talk, you just want me to be there, like I'll be there.
Yeah.
We're here. We're here for you.
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
I just had to add it in, you know. I have to.
We haven't sang in a little bit.
I know, we haven't sang all episode. I had to throw it in. Sorry.
Yeah, I yelled at them for it, so they I said, no more singing.
Serious. So much to cut out.
Guys, we're gonna get copyright.
No, we just have to limit it. We just have to limit. Less than 5 seconds, it's fine.
Yes, exactly.
But, you know, Big Daddy YouTube said it was okay the last time. So we put it on there. So I was like, okay, I'm fine.
Okay, it works. It's fine.
Yeah, unclockable.
Yeah.
Period.
But anyway, if you need a big sister, we're here for you.
Yes, absolutely. I'll be your big little sister. I'll still play that role.
No, but like you did a good job with Grace.
No, I did.
So you are a big sister. Even though, and like,
For sure.
whatever. It may not be biological, but you stepped into the role.
Yeah. No,
you know?
I like view my cousins as my siblings. Like the same way that you said, like I grew up very close with my cousins. We would have like cousin sleepovers all the time in the summer. Like we were very, very close.
Yeah.
So I view a lot of my first cousins as my siblings anyway. So no, I did really feel like I was stepping into that big sister role.
So you are big sister.
I guess I am. I guess I am.
All right. Well, to all of our big sisters out there and little, Yeah. We love you.
And the little ones.
And the little ones.
Yeah.
We love you. We love girlhood. And we hope this episode really empowered you to see how important it is to show up for other women, support other women, empower other women.
Respect them.
And we are as good as we keep. We're only as good as the company we keep.
Yeah.
So kind of keeping that in mind as well. But
I love that.
yeah.
And we love you.
And we love you.
So, kisses.
Love ya.
Love ya. See you next time.